Hello everybody, this is Not Too Old Gamer with another Let's Play episode on the Norgeholm map. It is about middle of the day on our day 12 and got some fields that need harvesting. Been doing a lot of time in this map off camera. Been trying out different crops that are available. This is some sunflowers that are ready for harvest, and they looked a whole lot better when they were growing. They actually looked like sunflowers, but we'll harvest them, see what's going on. I've been trying out all the different crop types on field 29 and recording the crop yield, so we can compare that and get some information about what's the best kind of crop. So I'm going to move the harvester out here and try to get this guy started. I've got a suspicion that this is not going to work because I actually couldn't harvest this, or couldn't plant this with the combination cultivator and seeder. I had to do it with the smaller original seeder. So I'm a sneaking suspicion that I might need the corn header. Yep, that's not working. So I'm hoping the corn header will fix this. Let's go get that real quick. I think we can use this big open shed to park to put our headers in. That seems like a reasonable use for it. And there we go. Drop that header off. And you can see I've been working on building up some money. I did a lot of missions off camera just to try to build up a little bit. So let's go see what we can do down here. I'm going to try it with the corn header, and hopefully we'll be able to harvest it. If we can't, then well, we'll do something else. Cruising down the road. Also found out, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in another episode, I figured out what happens when you run the stoplight. If you don't stop, there's a fine of a few hundred dollars. I don't remember exactly how much. Let's find out. $350. So I'm not going to be doing that. You do get a nice little red screen, and it tells you, hey, something happened. I have not figured out if the course play workers will obey traffic signals or not. I suspect not, but we'll find out. Alright, let's go in here, go to our headers, and this is the header I have for the Comia C6. Let's scroll over, and this is the corn header for the C6. 18,000. I've got enough to buy it. I don't know. You want to make it orange so it matches? I should have made it just a little bit lighter, but oh well. Eventually want to buy a bigger harvester, but for right now I'm just going to settle for the header for this one. like I said, hopefully this will take care of those sunflowers. I haven't tried it. I've never done sunflowers before. So we will find out in just a minute as soon as this guy gets up the hill. Let's see what else has been going on off camera. Been working on filling up the silage pit or silage bin at the farm. I've got it filling up with grass right now. Been doing lots of mowing and delivery missions. I think I recorded an episode with the loader, and I showed some of the mods I made to it, mainly just around its top speed because it was really slow. And that's about it. Everything else has been just running missions and trying to make a little money so that I can upgrade some of the equipment. Alright, let's see if this will work. It works! Yay! Alright, I'm excited. Looks like it's catching the edge appropriately. Good stuff. No straw to worry about. Alright. And we'll see how it goes. It's interesting. The animation looks like corn. So I guess it makes sense that the corn header would be doing it. Alright, let's running. We'll go ahead and get a course player running. So he's set up for field 29, unload grain. That's a good one for him to run. And go ahead and drive that one. Oh, wait a minute. Need to set it to the C6. We don't need straw right now. This guy is not needed right now. And he is a deer, so we'll come here. There's a couple delivery missions if we'd like to do it. Just to check it out, we do indeed have 0 sunflower, so it's okay to let the course player harvest it, because, or I'll go ahead and drop it off, because we'll be able to see whatever has been added. You can also see oat and rye. I've done those. Just got corn, potatoes, and sugar beets left to go. Probably going to skip potatoes and sugar beets just because the harvesters are so expensive to get started with that. The good news is you can automate them with courseplay and use the cheaper harvesters. So instead of having to buy the big Tektron for $700 or $479,000, you can buy the these two, the Gurmey SC260 and the cutter. You can mount the cutter on the front and the harvester on the back of a tractor and harvest them that way. Bad news is you need, let's see, this one you need 45 kilowatts, this one you need 81, so a total of 126. So you need, something like the Case Puma to be able to do it. It's a little frustrating because that's that's an expensive tractor. It's not a super expensive tractor. It's an expensive tractor at this stage of the game. We couldn't afford to buy all that. The next thing I'd really like to pick up for this farm is the next harvester, I'd like to pick up the New Holland TC590 for 150, and that would be nice, but that won't fit. And the 18-foot header for 32,000. So that's next, $182,000. We've got a little ways to go. Oh, that's irritating. With the small header, he's missing a little bit on each run. I'll have to go clean that up to get an accurate picture of the yield for the field. Oh well. Alright, while he's working, I'm not just going to sit here and watch him. Let's go do something. Alright, we've got several things. This is what I like to do, especially with the faster tractor. I just go ahead and accept them all. Not sure if that messes with your time bonuses, but what it lets me do is say, alright, I've got kind of things all over. I think I'm going to go over to that pallet over near field 17 and pick it up first. Mainly because there's not really any drop-offs over in that area, so I'm unlikely to end up over there. And what I'd most like to do here is basically pick up a pallet, go drop it off, and then be near another one that I need to pick up, so I can kind of really quickly go through them. And you can see this is the faster tractor. As I was talking about at one point, I went and modified the vehicle definition so that he can go a lot faster. And really, it's a little faster than they can go in, or they should go in real life, but it's at least closer to my experience than the original speed limit. Alright, I just totally missed that while I was talking. Here we go. So we're going to deliver this somewhere. It'll tell us. And I know I mentioned this. The key to using this fork is practice. Practice, practice, practice. Where are we going? We're going to the little restaurant by the farm. So, not terribly successful in lining up a pickup right after our delivery, but oh well. Sure if there's a way to shortcut over there from the animal area. I'm just gonna go up this way. Yeah, there's a driveway here, so probably could have done that a little bit quicker, but probably won't matter. Alright, let's go find another one to pick up. I'll go pick up that down in the freight yard because that's unlikely to. It's also unlikely to have anything nearby. When I get down there, I'm gonna head over here toward field 38 and try to come down the hill. And since this is a game, you could just kind of run off the edge of the hill and jump the tractor. That can be fun, but I try not to do it just because it's okay, I suppose. Whoa, like that. That wouldn't be a good thing to do on a real tractor. That That would, at the very least, scare you to death. To slide down a hill like that. At the worst, it would roll you over and hurt quite a bit. Where's this guy going? Oh, he's going all the way up to the top of the map. The other problem with having the tractor run a little faster is it's a little harder to control with steering. These areas are pretty cool. It's definitely cool when you can afford to expand over to them. Right. Oh, I've got a tractor slipping. As soon as I make this delivery, I'll go check that out. Oh, stoplight. Let's go see what the... Oh. How to get over there? Alright, let's go pick something else up. We can head over and get the one over at the grain train. Like I said, controlling this guy at the higher speed is a little more challenging. He tends to get airborne a lot easier. And you can't steer while he's in the air. Useful tip. If anyone would like to see an episode on how to make the modifications to make this guy faster, just put a note in the comments and I can do that. Actually, yeah, let's head over to this bridge over here. The other thing you have to be careful of, especially when this guy's getting airborne, it's pretty easy for him to end up on his side, and then you get to reset him. That wouldn't be that interesting, except for there's 4 different pieces of equipment here that have to be reset back to your farm and then reassembled. You've got the pallet fork, the front loader, the tractor and the weight that all reset individually. So it's worth trying not to flip them over. Although my son does enjoy when he gets airborne. We figured out that you can actually jump cars under certain circumstances. That might be an interesting episode at some point. Just weird little glitches and other interesting bits. Let's go over here. Just go across. Where are we even going? Oh wow, we're going all the way back over to the transport company. This has not been a great set of missions for chaining one after the other. Sometimes that happens. This has been like every mission has taken me all the way across the map. One of the other ways I've tried doing missions is actually attaching a trailer to this tractor, and you know, when you get to the pickup, detach the trailer or load the pallet onto the trailer, hopefully with a locking script, and then you know, basically being able to pick up more than one pallet at a time. You can take 2 or 3 sometimes, depending on which trailer you get. That's one way. I might switch back to doing that at some point. That was kind of interesting. I'm just kind of cutting cross country to get this done, since they're going to be taking me all the way across the map. Alright, our next one is back at that little hotel-like area. Again, all the way across. The course player and the thing might be stopped. No, I'm not going to try to jump the river at this point. I think that would probably not work out. I don't think I can jump that far without a ramp of some kind. Maybe later. Oh, I did download a placeable ramp. I wonder if I could put that in place and make it across the river. That might be fun at some point. Just to give it a shot. And practice makes perfect. Where's this guy going? All the way across again. Oh well. just go ahead and cruise up through the farm and check on things up there. Oh, he's actually stopped. That is one disadvantage of doing this with course play. You don't get notifications if if the hard worker gets blocked on the course player. Right. This guy's still going strong. Let's see, what else do we need to do? Let's see, there's a sale running on the Amazon. That's the front tank for the sprayer. We've got a decent amount of things. We could sell some barley if we wanted to, but the price is not. It's remaining flat. All the gear is there. Oh, there's the lives. Oh, okay. I forgot about that. I went and bought some pigs, I believe, to try out the fattening. So I've got 60 pigs in the barn. None of them are at slaughter weight yet. They're at 0% productivity. They need mixed ration, grain, earth fruit, silage, water, straw, manure, or I'm guessing manure and slurry is what they produce. So let's go take them some things and see what we can do. Alright, so I'll start by taking them some maybe sugar beets. Seems reasonable. That's the middle one. So that's all my sugar beets, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I'll be able to plant some more at some point. That's the cows. So pigs is this one. And I believe they get dumped here. Okay, so we're going to unload. Alright. Can't add any more right now for that, so we'll just take these back. And they also want grain. I'll load up some wheat and take them over. And you can see there that the silage pit has started getting filled up with grass. instead of selling the grass after doing mowing missions, I've been just bringing it back. There we go. And let's try wheat just to see. Looks like the harvester's still going. I wonder if there are any mods to buy crops that you're not currently producing. That might be an interesting one. Here's grain. Wheat is not accepted here. Well, I wonder what is. Let's see if it tells me. It doesn't. That looks yellowish. Wonder what it could be. Grain in liters. Corn, maybe? I'll go try corn. It does seem a little odd to feed pigs wheat. Corn makes more sense from just the standpoint of what they would actually eat. We'll put that back in the silo. This is worth noting. Try to avoid that square right there under the seed silo because it will start autofilling just like the conveyors. It's not like the silo trigger that has you hit the R key. So let's try loading up some corn. I'm actually getting an unload. Alright. So that's useful. We got corn and sugar beets. And let's see what else they need. I think straw and water. Although mixed ration probably would not, and silage would probably be good too. Not have a water tank to be able to take them water. So probably need to get one of those. Let's check on the harvester before we do that. Okay, he's done. So let's go ahead and clean up these edges. Almost got it all. Let's go see. Yeah, it's still 0 in the silos, so whenever we get this finished up, it will, whatever's in the trailer will be the yield for the whole field. Looks like it. Let's do a quick look around to make sure we didn't miss it. Is that a spot that's fertilized right there? Yep, did get just a little bit more there. That one's cleaned out well, so the harvester is done with that field. We can go get our grain header and get started on another one. Then we'll go check out the sunflowers. Let's go ahead over to 38 and start over there. I don't think there's any difference in the so we'll start over there. Probably should start chicken fattening at some point, since I'm getting everything together for the pigs. I don't really care for the chickens that lay eggs. I always find those to be irritating. I think it's because I just don't like going to pick up the eggs every day. But the fattening chickens might be more interesting. I probably could go ahead and pick up some of the egg-laying chickens as well, just to have the complete experience, I suppose. Alright, let's hire that worker. Alright, so our field 29 yield for sunflowers is 9,341. As soon as I get corn done, I don't think I'm going to be able to do sugar beets and potatoes, but as soon as I get corn done, I'll do a quick episode about sharing that information, so we can see. What I'm doing is doing the yields, and then the keeping track of the average prices a little bit, not really accurately, but just every once in a while writing them down so that we can get an idea of which crops are the most profitable. And there's sunflower. Let's see, we're going to load up the Field 38 unload grain course. Still got the combine selected, and drive the course. Okay, this is canola, so there's no straw here as well. Guess that means to get straw over to the pigs, I will need to take it over in this. Fortunately, I've got some in the warehouse, and straw is the first conveyor. I'm sure I'm not going to need the full load, but still going to let it fill up just to be safe. Because I really have no idea how much it's going to take. Water definitely goes outside. I'm guessing the straw goes inside, just like the dairy. Straw is not accepted here. Okay, then I can unload in the middle. And just like at the dairy, it's filling up, so that works. So I still need to get water and mixed ration or silage, something for the feeding troughs inside when I get a chance. Let's see if our productivity is up to 40%, so that's definitely better than 0, but it could be better. So let's go get a water tank and see what else we've got. Just go unload this real quick. I suppose if I'm going to keep using straw for the animals, I'll need to make an unload course for storing it rather than just selling it. So let's see what we've got in terms of water tanks. Pretty sure that's under miscellaneous. We've got a 6,000 liter water tank for $7,000. And in mods, we've got milk trailers. That's a 6,000 gallon. Oh, it's a water or milk. I think I'll go ahead and get the modded one, just because that way it'll be will be available for milk when needed. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So I'll get that one, and then because we've been going for a while, and I want to finish this before we finish the episode. Let's see, here it is, and let's just reset it back to the farm. That should put our combined water and milk tank right up here. To even consider that he might not be able to pull it. He seems to be doing okay. Let's go ahead and fill that up with water. Filter, we have a little water fountain right here. And water does cost money, a little bit. So we're going to get this water filled up, and then we'll go see kind of what's left. I do like the detail there with the water gauge going up to show you sort of what's left. Okay, so there's enough water to feed the animals for 6 days. Alright, let's see what we've got going on. Our chickens would have 105% productivity if we had any chickens. Alright, our pigs are at 40%. The water I don't think is updated yet for productivity. But we need silage and mixed ration. Probably will get us up to 100% productivity. So we'll work on that. And maybe we can get that going in the next episode. I'd like to do that. I'll fill that up. I wonder how much some cows would be to go ahead and get that started. Not the $2,500, the $250 beef cows. I might check that out. But anyway, I think I'll end the episode here for the day. We've got the canola harvest going on. We've got our sunflowers harvested. I'm going to keep harvesting, but I'm going to go ahead and close up the video, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.